Good evening, welcome to the Professor Maima Show. Hope you are doing well wherever watching me around the world. This is a comedy show for your own enjoyment. Please subscribe, share and like this video. So first of all, before I begin, I want to pray for you who is watching me. I pray that you have a long life, that all your dreams become true, and lastly, become rich and prosperous. Not only you, your children, and all your generations. That's what I pray. So today I want to talk about the stupidity in Kenya. This is the stupidity. Let me talk about what happens in Kenya. Let's talk about my generation, Gen X, is the one I'm talking about. So as when you are young, we are told you work hard, you go through primary, secondary, you go through university, which we did a good number of us. You get your first degree. You also get, some of us went for second degrees. So we are waiting for jobs. Other people went for third degrees. No jobs. No jobs. Used to sing this a song. So many vijana mfanye kila bidii, mwisho wa kusoma mtapata kazi nzuri sana. That's Kiswahili language. Meaning, read hard and at the end of the day you'll get a good job. It's not happening. While as we are reading in books, the clever guys were building their businesses, were building something, they were building, buying land, while as we are stupid with our education. Now, many years later, those people who don't have even degrees, even a certificate, are owning big buildings, big cars, having even multiple investments across the world in Kenya. Whereas we have nothing, we are just begging for a job, which is very sad. And that's why I'm saying the stupidity in Kenya. Whereby now, the people who should be making Kenya to be a second world economy are being paid zero. Kenyans are funny people. They go to America, Dubai, they take pictures. Not knowing Dubai was just a desert in 1980 when already Kenya had already started developing. So how did Dubai transition from a desert to one of the biggest shopping centers in the world and tourist centers? It's because of brains. There are people who thought, people like me, who saw the vision of a Dubai. They see a vision of a Kenya being the factory of Africa. But you see now we have been sidelined. So we just have to do hand to mouth, being scorned because you have nothing yet. With the brain power of people like me in this country, Kenya, majority of Kenyans will get jobs. Majority of Kenyans will have money in their pocket, but you can't see that. We just have a few idiots. That's why who are now amassing all the wealth. And not ask any billionaire in Kenya here, underline the word billionaire politician. I repeat again, underline the word billionaire politician. What have they ever manufactured? Elon Musk has manufactured. You know what Elon Musk has done? You know what Zuckerberg of Facebook has done? You know what Bill Gates has done? These Kenyan billionaires, someone goes there, what's your worth? 2.3 billion. Tell us even a matchstick you have manufactured. That's the stupidity in Kenya. We have a few fools who, because they were privileged, their parents were wiser when Kenyans were sleeping to get into power or to amass wealth. And the ones now are forcing it over others, which is very sad. Kenya will never develop without people of brains. You can go to the demonstrations, Gen Zs can go to the demonstrations, a million towns. Many of them can be killed and injured, but Kenya can never change. Because the people who have brains have been sidelined. The people like us, if you give me Kenya, make me the president of Kenya just for 2 years, every Kenyan will be a millionaire. What did they say? Make Professor Maima the president of Kenya for 2 years. Every Kenyan will be a millionaire. How? First of all, the first thing I'll do is ensure all teachers, civil servants, police officers, doctors are paid well. That's what I do. I'll reduce my government. I just want to have a few ministries, parastatals. Number 3, I'll ensure farmers have free fertilizer and seeds for 3 years. I tell them for 3 years you're getting free seeds and fertilizer, and I want you to produce good food, crops. Once everyone there's enough food and the prices go down, I do value addition. I call all our governors. I say, I'll build for you a factory, or I'll bring someone to build for you a factory of cashew nuts, or oranges, or whatever you are growing in your place. The only thing I want for you is to tell your farmers to produce enough. And then the factory, because it's private, will process the foods and it's sold. So politicians just oversight. Professionals will have the money. Like where I come from, Busia, a private investor or the government brings in a cotton milling, I don't know, cotton processing factory. So the farmers, the county government to ensure the farmers grow cotton and they grow it in the right way so that to produce quality cotton. And then me, the government, I ensure there are good roads. I ensure there's a rail network from Mombasa through Busia up to Kampala. So that cotton can be exported outside Kenya, can be exported even to Uganda. You understand? Then after that, you see now I'm creating jobs. It's bottom up. Not this fake bottom up where you told stories. Now that is real bottom up. What have I done? I've ensured civil servants are being paid well. I've ensured there's enough food for everyone, which is cheap and affordable. I've ensured value addition. I've ensured even this Gen Zs on social media can be used to market foods. Someone gets orange juice manufactured, processed in Makueni or wherever, and markets it on social media with millions of followers. I'm creating jobs. Once I've done that, I ensure there's free primary because there's enough money for me, for my government. There's free primary, education, secondary, and university. Free. A student just goes and presents himself to school. Even no need of uniforms. There's the building, there are the teachers who are well paid. And things of boarding school, there's nothing like boarding schools. There's nothing like boarding schools. Each county or ward has its own secondary, has its own, let's say, ECD, nursery, primary, secondary, all over. Children stay at home so that their parents can teach them good values. Boarding schools, when I become president, are out. That's one. You see, now I'm creating, everyone else becoming a millionaire. So that now, if you are employed to an 8 to 5 job, you can also start your side hustle. You can start a small business. Because whatever you start, people have money. See, in America, what happens? Most people are 8 to 5. In fact, they do 2 jobs to survive. Then they start side hustles. You're selling printed t-shirts, everyone will buy. You're selling orange juice from somewhere you make in your house, everyone will buy because there's money in the pocket. This is the bottom up. So that's why I'm saying stupidity in Kenya. The so-called professors of economics in this country are idiots. Me, my qualification is in the humanities, in languages, but I'm sharper than them. I've just said I've created jobs for the youth through agriculture. The silver bullet is agriculture. I've ensured all teachers, civil servants, doctors are paid well by reducing the government, ensuring there's no corruption, and jailing all the corrupt people. I've ensured that there's infrastructure, there's a rail network across the country, organized the matatu industry, told these young people, the matatu industry, the circles, that we are passing a law that would only allow buses on the roads. So what we can do for you, we'll give you buses on loan. I'm telling these people, pay for those buses as they make big profits. And these buses will have even 4 crew. They work 8 hours, 5 to 1 daytime, another one until maybe night. People who watch the buses at night, these young men on the roads won't be there because there will be those strict laws saying that the only buses that will allow on the road. So these buses, we'll have to sell all the mini buses and we give them buses. We give every circle buses on loan. Once we have given them on loan, as they make profits, they pay. You can even give them 10 years, as long as they pay for those buses that you have given them. You have streamlined the buses. All the roads in Nairobi County should be expanded, tarmacked. A road, the specifics for a road should be 1 for pedestrians, 2 For motorbikes, yes, border borders, and 3 for motorists. So we don't want this chaos at border borders on the road with no. There will be a big space for border borders, big space for pedestrians, and under them there will be big drainage like this room I'm sitting in for water. And all the rainwaters will be harvested so that it can be cleaned and reused and even pumped to neighboring counties to produce food. So I'm talking about the stupidity in Kenya. That's what I'm talking about. So if Kenya were used to use brains like me, will be like a middle income country like Singapore, South Korea, countries that Gen Zs who were born in 2000, I want to tell you, used to give loans to South Korea. Imagine. But now South Korea is manufacturing artificial intelligence, fourth industrialization, and we are still even feeding ourselves is a problem. So lastly, I want to pray for myself. I will get $1 billion, 100 billion Kenya shillings. If I don't become the president of Kenya, I want to get 100 billion Kenya shillings so that I can build the biggest university here in Kenya, so that it can produce a product that's wanted Kenya and worldwide, and also create employment for these Gen Zs. And lastly, we also train the future entrepreneurs, people who can bring wealth in Africa. Yes, amen. So this is the Professor Maima Show. If you like what I've said in this video, please send something on the mobile M-Pesa written down there, +254 769 729327. I repeat again, mobile M-Pesa, +254 769 729327. And as I always say, gwaheri ya kuonana, gwaheri.